Carol Milne, a former science teacher and head of year who left the classroom in 2015, is expanding her tutoring network with a new Kip McGrath centre here at Washington Library. Milne opened her first centre in Gateshead East in March 2016, launched a second in Chesterley Street in 2021, and says the latest hub is aimed at making high-quality tuition more accessible for local families.
So I started off and it was just me, and I leased a building in Gateshead on Regent Terrace, which is quite a well-known terrace for things like dentists and solicitors. So it was quite a professional setting, so I was quite pleased with that. And I did everything: the teaching, the marketing, sweeping of the floors, cleaning of the toilets. And very quickly it did start to grow, and therefore I started to first of all take on secondary specialist teachers. And through the years, which will be 10 years in March, since I actually opened the centre, we now have a staff of 30, which are an amazing, amazing team. Right. The children are so lucky to have such amazing teachers and admin staff who are just so supportive.
Kip McGrath, which marks its 50th anniversary next year and operates more than 800 centres worldwide, provides a long-established tuition model. Milne's 3 centres have delivered over 91,000 lessons and has supported close to 3,000 students, offering weekly sessions for dozens of families and creating local jobs in the process.
Personally, it's important to me because I didn't get that opportunity as a child. I wasn't brought up in a family that valued education. I wanted to be a teacher from 4 years old and I didn't really get the opportunity. So I went back in my mid-30s to get my education in my degree and then my postgraduate in teaching. I just want children to have that opportunity. To me, education gives you choices in life. So I think tutoring has become a bit more of the norm, a little bit like going out for tea in a restaurant or a cafe is more of the norm. I do think since lockdown, there's been a huge impact on children's mental health. And, you know, I obviously did 5 years before lockdown and coming up to 5 years post-lockdown. And there is a huge change in students who really are anxious, lacking confidence. I had a student last night that came for an assessment. They were where they should be. And I obviously told the father that, and he said, I know, but she's lacking confidence. She doesn't believe in herself. So they're coming, even though she is where she should be, to get that confidence. And that's the thing, parents and young people tell us the most. You've made such a difference to the confidence.